I'm Kitcha. I cook, I eat, and I'm hungry for more. Welcome to KitchTube HD. My favorite festival, Onam, is just around the corner. And let's get ready to celebrate it with style. And as we're talking about style, let me introduce you to my new stylish companion who will help me make my favorite Banana Dates Payasam. My stylish companion, Philips Multifunctional Mixer Grinder, which can grind, grate, pulp and knead atta and also make very delicious juices and smoothies. With its powerful 750 watt motor and 5-year warranty. It's really amazing. It's also easy to clean and assemble. So without further ado, let's begin with making the Banana Dates Payasam. We have a few prep work to do before we start on the payasam. That is to chop up the bananas, to grind the dates and to make the coconut milk, which takes the most time and effort. But by using my companion, the Philips Multifunctional Mixer Grinder, this will all happen in a jiffy. Let's start on the coconut milk by using the Philips blending jar with the pulp extractor. So this is the blender jar with the pulp extractor I'm going to be using to extract the coconut milk. So this is the attachment we use to extract the pulp. Let's add it on and let's start adding the coconut. And we have finished adding our grated coconut. Let's now add warm to hot water. Next, we close it up. So let's blend. So let's take this out. So our thick coconut milk is ready. Let's move on to the thin coconut milk. Now for the thin coconut milk, we have got to add more water. So let's begin by again unlocking the mixer grinder. Next I'm going to take my water here. As you can see, I have 500 ml. And I'm going to fill it until it basically fills up. I'm going to use this small mixing tool to unclog the sieves. Now we're going to close it up again. And mix it up. So let's blend this up. Let's take this out. Take the container we're going to pour it in. And our thin coconut milk is ready too. Let's move on to the other two steps before beginning on our payasam. So here I have with me some dates that I've de-seeded and soaked in warm water for 20 minutes. Now we're going to grind them and turn it into a paste. I'm going to be using the multi-purpose jar. It looks very clean. I've got to tell that to them. Ooh, really shiny. So let's add our soaked dates. Now let's close it up and give it a grind. Let's open it. And our dates paste is done. It's very finely done too. Whoa. You can see how fine this paste is. I mean, sheesh, that's good. Okay, so let's transfer this into our little container. And done. We have our dates paste ready. Next, I'm going to be using the ChefPro jar to grate my bananas. So the ChefPro jar has two attachments for both grating and slicing. Right now we're going to use grating. It can also be used for kneading atta. So anyways, let's begin by peeling the bananas. So let's add the banana, put the crusher and begin. And it's as simple as that. And finally let's move on to the third one right here. So let's add the banana and do the same thing as the rest. And we're done. Now let's take this out. So let's take the cap off. And here's what we're looking for. It looks really satisfying. I'm gonna agree. I have actually never seen bananas so well grated. So let's move on to transferring this, and then we're going to begin on our payasam. So let's begin on making the banana dates payasam. First we're going to add some ghee. Wait for it to heat up a bit. The ghee is semi-hot. Let's add the grated bananas. And we're going to fry this for a few minutes. Let's fry for 3 to 4 minutes until it turns slight goldish. The banana is almost done and it gives a good texture to the payasam, you know. Let's move on to adding the dates paste. And let's cook it a bit. I'm going to cook this for a couple of minutes. In the meantime, adding more ghee. And next I'm going to add some melted jaggery. Give it a good mix. Now we have to cook this for 10 minutes, stirring in between. Next we're going to add the thin coconut milk. Now let's cook it to 10 to 15 minutes until it thickens. We've been cooking for around 15 minutes and the payasam has thickened. Let's now add the thick coconut milk. Cook it for around 2 minutes. The payasam will thicken when it cools down. Now, when it cooks, we're going to add our cardamom powder and dried ginger powder. Next, we quickly give it a mix. Once you turn off the heat on the payasam, we can add our garnishes. I'm using fried raisins, cashew nuts and coconut pieces. Start with the raisins. Next, the cashew nuts. Let's take a huge handful. I love cashew nuts. And finally, some for us people who love coconut. And finally, we're going to add very few raisins. Very, very few. Let's give it a good mix. And our banana dates payasam is ready. Let's serve. Our banana dates payasam is ready. Using my stylish companion Philips Multifunctional Mixer Grinders. With the help of the ChefPro and blender jar with the pulp extractor, it made the process so much easier. So I hope you all have a wonderful Onam. Stay safe and stay blessed, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!